The Wanderer. It was about midnight when Zarathustra started across the ridge of the island so that he might reach the other coast by early morning, for there he wanted to embark. There he would find a good roadstead where foreign ships, too, liked to anchor, and they often took along people who wanted to cross the sea from the Blessed Isles. Now, as Zarathustra was climbing the mountain, he thought how often since his youth he had wandered alone, and how many mountains and ridges and peaks he had already climbed. I am a wanderer and a mountain climber, he said to his heart. I do not like the plains, and it seems I cannot sit still for long. And whatever may yet come to me as destiny and experience will include some wandering and mountain climbing. In the end, one experiences only one's self. The time is gone when mere accidents could still happen to me. And what could still come to me now that was not mine already? What returns? What finally comes home to me is my own self. And what of myself has long been in strange lands and scattered among all things and accidents? And one further thing I know. I stand before my final peak now, and before that which has been saved up for me the longest. Alas, now I must face my hardest path. Alas, I have begun my loneliest walk. But whoever is of my kind cannot escape such an hour, the hour which says to him, only now are you growing your way to greatness. Peak and abyss, they are now joined together. You are going your way to greatness. Now that which hitherto been your ultimate danger, has become your ultimate refuge. You are going your way to greatness. Now this must give you the greatest courage that there is no longer any path behind you. You are going your way to greatness. Here nobody shall sneak after you. Your own foot has effaced the path behind you, and over it there is written, impossibility. And if you now lack all ladders, then you must know how to climb on your own head. How else would you want to climb upward? On your own head and away over your own heart. Now, what was gentlest in you must still become the hardest. He who has always spared himself much will in the end become sickly of so much consideration. Praised be what hardens. I do not praise the land where butter and honey flow. But the lover of knowledge, who is obtrusive with his eyes, how could he see more of all things than their foregrounds? But you, O Zarathustra, wanted to see the ground and background of all things. Hence you must climb up over yourself, upward, up until even your stars are under you. Indeed, to look down upon myself, and even upon my stars, that alone I should call my peak. That has remained for me my ultimate peak. Thus spoke Zarathustra to himself as he was climbing, comforting his heart with hard maxims. For his heart was sore as never before. And when he reached the height of the ridge, behold, the other sea lay spread out before him, and he stood still and remained silent for a long time. But the night was cold at this height, and clear, and starry bright. I recognize my lot, he finally said, sorrowfully. Well, I am ready. Now my ultimate loneliness has begun. Alas, this black sorrowful sea below me. Alas, this pregnant nocturnal dismay. Alas, destiny and sea. To you I must now go down. Before my highest mountain I stand, and before my longest wanderings. To that end I must first go down deeper than ever I descended. Deeper into pain than ever I descended. Down into its blackest flood. Thus my destiny wants it. Well, I am ready. Whence come the highest mountains? I once asked. Then I learned that they came out of the sea. The evidence is written in their rocks and in the walls of their peaks. It is out of the deepest depth that the highest must come to its height. Thus spoke Zarathustra on the peak of the mountain where it was cold. But when he came close to the sea and at last stood alone among the cliffs, he had become weary from walking, and even more full of longing than before. Everything is still asleep now, he said. Even the sea is asleep. Drunk with sleep, and strange it looks at me, but its breath is warm. That I feel. And I also feel that it is dreaming. In its dreams it tosses on hard pillows. Listen, listen, how it groans with evil memories, or evil forebodings. Alas, I am sad with you, you dark monster, and even annoyed with myself for your sake. Alas, that my hand does not have the strength enough. Verily, I should like to deliver you from evil dreams. And as Zarathustra was speaking thus, he laughed at himself in melancholy and bitterness. What, Zarathustra, he said, would you sing comfort even to the sea? Oh, you loving fool, Zarathustra, you are trust over full. But thus have you always been. You have always approached everything terrible trustfully. You have wanted to pet every monster. A whiff of warm breath. A little soft tuft on the paw, and you were ready to love and to lure it. Love is the danger of the loneliest. Love of everything, if only it is alive. Laughable, verily, are my folly and my modesty in love. Thus spoke Zarathustra, and laughed for the second time. But then he recalled his friends whom he had left, and, as if he had wronged them with his thoughts, he was angry with himself for his thoughts. And soon it happened that he who had laughed wept, From wrath and longing, Zarathustra wept bitterly.